Oh, frig, we found the inside of Mater's heart. Yep, we sure did. One canted valve big block. Looks like a damn porcupine, don't it? Yep, it does. Looks like one big ass porcupine. Or a big rat. Big rat on a stand. There you go. But anyway, as you can tell, everything was old and good, even though this motor did set a little while. Well, even after cleaning, pressure washing, oil was leaking just sitting here. Well, I decided that I need to put valve cover gaskets on it. Well, especially after I seen this, I don't know what the heck they were doing, using, or thinking, but anyway, all this crap around it. This is the passenger side. I knew there was something wrong, and as you can tell, these are cork gaskets, and they tightened them so damn bad that the gasket's gone. But anyway, here's how the driver's side. I took it off. I am not joking you, my friends. This is what it was in there like that. The gasket wasn't even in the valve cover. It was just curled up. And the reason I know this for a fact is I noticed it when I took it off. But as you can see, it's still glued. Look, still glued that way. Look. But anyway, you can see where it's actually set there and rode. So that's just kind of funny. Just kind of funny. But anyway, we've got this far. Next step's the oil pan. Don't know if we'll get that far today or not, but we might. We'll find out. But thought you could get a little bit of a kick out of this, because it had an oil leak. I mean, it had enough silicone here that it had it sealed. It had enough to almost have it sealed, but it was still leaking. And the way this is in here, it looks like some of this was added after the fact, which I'm sure it was, to try to stop the damn leak. But I don't know. Some people, I'm telling you. At least one thing about it, I don't know if that's silicone. I don't know what the hell this shit is. But all I'm saying is it's coming off pretty slick. I like it. It's coming off. That's unusual for silicone, but we'll find out some more. Let's see if we get the oil pan off of it. It's been off before too. This is actually a reman engine. I figured this out. This is a Goodwrench motor, so I don't know who in the hell put it in. I'm assuming the dealer didn't by the looks of this. But anyway, let's see if we get the oil pan off. Y'all want to go along for the ride? Yep, I thought so. Let me figure out what I've done with my wiggling stick or my pry bar here. All the bolts are out of the oil pan. So now, this oil pan, mind you, is junk. So we're just jabbing and stabbing and cranking and yanking. I'm not using it, so I rightly don't care. Let's loose. Let's crack her off there and see what we find. I found some very interesting stuff taking this motor apart. Some very incompetent people have worked on this thing. So, we're checking the oil pan itself. There's a little bit of water in the oil pan, just a little bit of moisture. You can see it right there, but I pressure washed the heck out of this thing, and I wasn't real concerned about water entry, you know. I think I know where it got in. I found some up the top end too. It just got in and run down, just a few drips, as you can see right there, nothing major. But the inside of this oil pan, yeah, it's got some nasty in it, just black. It's just some carbonized oil. It's not real bad. The oil come out of it was clean. It sat for a number of years too, which didn't really help matters. That'll cause stuff to look like something that it ain't in a real big hurry. But let me wipe the grease off my hands and I'll show you what we've uncovered. And we'll do a little research and see if this motor's been rebuilt. And I know this motor's been rebuilt. Yep, that's a guaranteed fact. I can already tell you I've not even got real far into this. Let me get my camera fixed where I can see what the heck I'm doing. I've no more than got the oil pan off, and I can already tell you that, where in the hell am I? Right here. See your rods? See the markings? There's 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. This motor's been overhauled, which I was pretty evidently noted that. Cam looks pretty decent. I can't really, without getting some light. Ooh, cylinders feel awesome. Let's see, there's no little end play. That's normal. Or yeah, that's normal. That's pretty well normal. Don't see anything wrong here. Which I wasn't expecting to find anything wrong, but I'm gonna get some light and shed some light on this subject and get in here where you can see the cylinder walls and stuff. But from what I can actually see, what you can't see on camera, the pistons and everything look awesome in this motor. And it everything appears to be good, so I don't know, we'll find out in a minute. Well, let's show you the internals. Let's get some light and get it shined. I don't know if you can really see, but you can see the cylinder walls. Got a nice mirror finish. You can see the bottom of the stroke there. You can't feel a ridge there. You can feel the transition from crap. You can feel the transition from basically shiny to oil filmed, but there's not a noticeable ridge. You can see, I don't know if you can or not, but you can see where the pistons have sat idle for a period of time. That one was sitting down. But you also notice something else about this. Look at this crank. Look at it real close. That crank is a what kind of crank? Yeah, that's a steel crank. That ain't a cast crank. There's a GM markings on it. I mean, this is a behemoth. Got a double roller timing chain in it, if you can see it. But anyway, I was going to change, go ahead and change out my, change out my oil pump pickup. Well, I can't. I'm going to have to get a new oil pump. This thing had good oil pressure. I wasn't going to change it. You see that tack of weld? See the other tack of weld? That's from where it's a reman. And this was not built by this is not a barnyard reman. This is a GM reman, and it's actually brazed. It's hard to see, but it's actually brazed on there. Kind of unusual. A lot, I've seen them before, but I've never seen a true GM reman that's been brazed on. But anyway, I'm not going to grind that and grind it down and take the pickup out and weld another one to it. I always weld them myself. It's a good idea. But I might take this oil pump off and actually cut those. It held off a good oil pressure. That pump, just proof that pump is in real good shape. But anyway, as you can see, she's in good shape. She's all good, and we're going to work on putting it back together and putting her down the truck. So, well, anyway, that's enough for now. See y'all.